Good morning. Bruce Kittle here, Hidden Pearls Podcast, coming at you with another Mindful Monday. Hope you are well, and if it's after the weekend or whenever you might be getting to this, hope it's all good for you. So let's go ahead and settle in a little bit. And as we do, let's just kind of start to focus and be intentional about our breath, just aware of it, and just a couple cleansing breaths in there as you're getting set in. As you're getting comfortable, whether you're on a chair or a cushion or laying down, whatever might work for you, just kind of have a sense of your body and take a little inventory there, see what might be hanging on. So if you are seated, a nice kind of awake posture without being too rigid or too stiff, but something you can hold on to for a minute. And if you're comfortable and it's safe to do so, you can let your eyes close in, and let's take a couple, 2, 3 cleansing breaths here just to get centered. And as we do that, just being able to, with each breath, bringing yourself a little bit closer to being fully present in this moment. So here we go. We'll take a big inhale. Just exhale that out, letting that go. Letting that out. That's great. So now as you're settling in, got your body in that position, just again, moving yourself to being fully present in these few moments that we have together. And just taking the body inventory that we mentioned, and also just looking or feeling, what is it that you're bringing to this moment? If you're a little charged energetically, maybe that's good, or maybe you need to tone it down a little bit, whatever is there for you, just aware of it. And again, not with any judgment, just kind of knowing it. And then same with your thoughts and emotions. So whatever might be going on for you, just acknowledge those things, express gratitude for them being present with you, and maybe just let them kind of slip on over the horizon just for these few minutes. So we'll jump into a little, triangle breathing. So we're going to go up on 5. And we'll hold for 5 and then exhale for 6. So here we go. And we are, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just go ahead then and return to your normal breathing, and just maybe full inhale and a full exhale. And we'll just get a couple minutes of quietness in here. Again, just noticing what might be present for you, whether it's physical, emotional, cognitively. And again, the whole point is just noticing those things, remembering our thoughts are just thoughts, emotions just emotions. Thank them for visiting, and then try not to be caught up in them. So Again, and the focus just is taking the breath in and exhaling the breath out. Each chime is just a reminder, encouragement to be present right here, not pulled into the past or looking ahead, just here, your body, your breath, present. So with the sound of my voice, just maybe pulling back in a bit. And as we're here, let's intentionally take some breaths and some exhales just as a cleansing. So again, thinking about your day, your week, being clear about your purpose and how you want to show up in life. So just inhaling in maybe the courage and strength, power, vision that you need for this day. Exhaling out any fear, doubt, anxiety, stress. I breathe in. I am here. I breathe out. I am here. I breathe in all that I need for this day to be who I am, to do what I'm set on, to show up. I breathe out all that limits me, any voices, any doubts, any limitations. I breathe in strength. I breathe out fear and doubt. I breathe in love and hope and joy. I breathe out fear, doubt, skepticism. I breathe in unity, connectedness. I breathe out any disconnect or limits. I breathe in. I am here. I am me. I claim me. I will be me. I exhale out any masks, any false pretenses, any facades I've created. I breathe in cleansing and healing. And I breathe out any ailments, wounds, or illness. Again, coming back to my voice. Maybe one more cleanser and we'll be good. All right. Oh, thank you. So, just a quick thought here today. Wanted to talk a little bit about last week on the podcast we had Adam Skolnick on, who was the ghostwriter for David Goggins' new book, Never Finished. And I talked last week a little bit about winning the second in that moment of decision. I wanted to follow up with one of the other core concepts I thought in there that I really took notes on. And I called it Finding the Blue Line. It's not quite what David called it, but he tells the story of 1960, on August 16th, 1960, a guy by the name of, he was a colonel in the Air Force, Joe Kittinger. He filled a hot air or helium balloon up, and just with a little gondola kind of seat attached to the bottom of it, and with nothing but kind of your basic kind of air suit kind of taped together, he elevated to almost 20 miles above the Earth's surface, which is right at where the Earth's atmosphere ends and real space begins. And so he reached that point and then literally with just a parachute and a backup, jumped off the gondola. He free-falled for over 5 minutes, which is the time was world record. I think it's been beat one time since then, maybe twice. But anyway, and he reached speeds of almost 620 miles an hour as he descended. Anyway, he did so safely and landed, and all that kind of stuff is pretty cool. It's a pretty neat story. But the point in the book, Never Finished, was David was watching this, and it just occurred to him that one of the real challenges in life is pushing ourselves to our own blue line, and whatever that might be. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be David Goggins and run 240 miles Moab challenge and all that kind of stuff. But it's important for us, though, not to insulate, get too comfortable, and just stay within that little comfort zone. So something I've always kind of talked to George about, and anybody that I've had the opportunity to work with, is that while we want to stay within ourselves, know who we are, and be ourselves, stay centered and grounded, we want to do so in a way, though, that we don't limit ourselves to always staying within our comfort zone, because those two things are very different. So we want to be who we are and connected to that, but at the same time, always and consistently trying to push ourselves out of that comfort zone. So we're kind of finding our own edge, whether that's academically, intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, whatever that is, with the idea being that it is in the space of the blue line where we are out of our comfort zone that we really engage in this point of self-discovery. And that's really what all this is about. People do endurance sports in order to discover what they can do, what their limits are, how they overcome those limits, and when they're in pain or struggling, how they're going to respond. And it's the same thing with a lot of the other challenges, whether that be in professional sports or otherwise. So anyway, this week, just kind of recognizing, are we insulating and kind of staying within that zone where we feel super comfortable? Or are we pushing the edges a bit here and there, inviting other people into our lives, trying new things, putting challenges out there for ourselves to keep climbing? Again, the point isn't to necessarily break any records other than personal best, I guess, if you want to do that. But the point is always asking the question, who am I? What am I about? What's my purpose? Where am I going? How am I going to get there? And who am I going to be along the way? Those are the pieces that we're kind of working on and finding that kind of growth. So this week, have a great, great week. Look around, maybe find your blue lines and see where that might take you. And if you discover anything new, send us a note. Take care. Be well.